Hello everyone, this is Eevee 101. For as you can see, 101 is fortunately not here because fortunately he's still heartbroken after fortunately making the most. But anyways, fortunately he'll be better. He'll be back when fortunately April is over. So, I'm here. Hello everyone, this is Eevee 101, the creator of Object Battlestars, Evolution Battle, and fortunately mostly of all, the Battle of Armageddon, which is now fortunately cancelled. That's what one said, because fortunately he's heartbroken. Make sure to go check that out, because fortunately he's very heartbroken and fortunately he needs some support. So fortunately, what am I here? Well, I'll tell you. So basically, fortunately, I did got to fortunately have a chance. I mean, I did got the planning out for working on the Battle of Armageddon, episode 7. So basically, in this box is all the Battle of Armageddon characters, like every single one of them. So basically, what I'm gonna do is before fortunately everything gets removed until like June or July of those videos getting removed, I want to do a little surpriseful of this recap for the Battle of Armageddon episode 7. So yeah. So you know that sound? Yeah, that means we're about to get this started. So basically, I want to do what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you guys what happened in the Battle of Armageddon episode 7. So basically, that's why I got all the characters here. So basically this is gonna be the last time. So I'm gonna tell you what happened in the last episode of the Battle of Armageddon. In Battle of Armageddon episode 6, our final 40, 49, 48, 47, 46. Oh, our final 45. Since there's only 35 contestants and all of them have all been up for elimination. So fortunately, what John did was made a special challenge for them. Yes, a special challenge for them. And their challenge was called fortunately carry the dice. So what they had to do is fortunately carry the dice and make it and run very softly without dropping it. If they dropped it, they have to start all over again. And then the fortunately next part is Bomby, which is he's in there. Fortunately, show you. Oh yeah, Bomby. What he did, fortunately, he made a surprisable toy bomb, which is a yo-yo bomb. And fortunately, he placed it on the field and then Flap grabbed it and then he got blown up, making the Light Suns up for elimination. So fortunately, after that, Bomby would be going home, but instead, Mallow became the 6th person got voted out on this. So yeah. So the next part, and then the other part was the first ever of the Battle of Armageddon rejoin, which is fortunately it. So now I'm here. So with no further ado, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened on the Battle of Armageddon episode 7. So with no further ado, let's rock and roll. Starting now. So in the first off that John says about what happened in the last episode, and then fortunately the intro started. For as you see, I made that intro. The intro, so I can find it all. So I made the Battle of Armageddon intro. So here, I'm gonna let you guys hear it one last time, if I can fortunately find it. Where is that Battle of Armageddon intro? Hold on a second. Actually, I'll fortunately show that later, because right now, this is fortunately, surprisingly very important for you guys, but I'll fortunately, find it later. So yeah, and then fortunately, in case you didn't notice, this is Heatwave, the co-host for John. So fortunately, this is Heatwave, and here we are, the 6 eliminated contestants. So fortunately, in this episode, Heatwave told John that fortunately we received 2 votes. That's what we got, 2 votes. And fortunately, he grabbed the 2 people who got votes. And the 2 people who got votes were Dark Shadow and Mallow. So basically, Heatwave brought them here. And fortunately, John's to figure out how to sell this. and he settled this with a tiebreaker. He told those two, told them what kind of Pokemon he's fortunately thinking about. Fortunately, and so he said, what's sorry, it's just a little memory little lost right here. So, oh, okay. He said, what is orange that could fly, and it's a fire type, or be fire, of course. And you know who got the answer? Dark Shadow got the answer. Because fortunately, yes, he got that answer. And Mallow just said Dragonite. Fortunately, it's fortunately, I just don't know why, fortunately. But fortunately, Dark Shadow rejoins the show. So, that is that. And now on to the next part. And here we are. Our final 34, but soon be our final 35, because fortunately, Dark Shadow has fortunately rejoined the show. And fortunately, John have Dark Shadow join the Light Suns. Unfortunately, he doesn't like the light. His light is his weakness. So basically, John introduced this to Heatwave to the contestants, but fortunately this is his co-host. John lets everyone meet his co-host, Heatwave. I'm sorry, it's just fortunately so just feel like I'm just forgotten, but I'm trying to fortunately how did they fortunately went if I continue it, but fortunately it's cancelled because So fortunately, here's how it fortunately went. That's why I'm making this. So fortunately, with Dark Shadow rejoining the show, we have fortunately back with the final 45, and fortunately, John made a surprisable today's contest, and today's contest is to find a very special Pokemon card. I cannot say it, but fortunately, that's what today's challenge is. John hidden a very special Pokemon card around the island, and their contestant's job is to find that Pokemon, that special Pokemon card. I can't tell you what kind of Pokemon card it is, fortunately, because that'll be a secret for another time. Or yeah. So basically, the contestants fortunately, they fortunately say this is kind of stupid and not surprisingly the worth of a time. And you know what John said? The person, whoever finds the special Pokemon card, will not only they fortunately will find it, the person who has it will fortunately pick the team to be up for elimination, and there will be immunity until the next elimination. And then fortunately after he done talking, he turns around and then all the contestants were gone. And then Heatwave said, well, I think that went well. And yeah, fortunately like that. So yeah. Basically, everyone was searching and fortunately looking around everywhere, and that's where that fortunately the OST, which is the OST background music, starts, and then yeah. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back because fortunately I need to get these. They're surprisable icons. I had to So fortunately next John said, "Oh, come on! It's been fortunately less than almost an hour." I mean, and I'm sorry, I'm just forgetting what else fortunately to say. Because fortunately, it's I'm just surprisable. I mean, it's sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm just fortunately lost of words. So basically, everyone's still looking around, and then fortunately Fortunately, the only thing I didn't got to fortunately know what happened next on that one. So basically, I'll tell you what happened here. So fortunately, okay. So to clarify, TV told his team to split up, and then fortunately, and Dark Shadow says, "You fools can I'm sorry. I'm just fortunately forgotten how I fortunately did this because fortunately I didn't got to fortunately work on it because it's cancelled. So basically, I didn't fortunately work out for what will happen on this, And unfortunately, everyone unfortunately split up, including the surprisable teams, probably. And then fortunately, and okay, when fortunately Gil and Reptile fortunately bump into Dolly, he say something about um um fortunately fortunately saying about you would have guessed you were still surviving on this. I'm sorry, it's so expressive, but watch. Okay, I'm just gonna love it down for you guys. So fortunately, Dolly said to Reptile and Gil, she said, "Oh, it's surprised you two are just so surprisable." Surprisable? What do you mean so surprisable? Because guess what? I am so cute and superior. Well, you two are just, well, boring and inferior right about now. Inferior? Who are you calling inferior? Yeah, how dare you say that to us? I mean, how dare you call us inferior? So yeah, that's what fortunately happened on that. Sorry, I'm just fortunately. I mean, that's fortunately how it fortunately what happened because I'm fortunately forgot how did fortunately work out on that episode. So yeah, so anyways, on to the next scene. Okay, next part. What happened is fortunately the contestants found a surprisable, weird, mysterious box. Unfortunately, they feel like what's inside, and fortunately, they don't know how to open it. And then, fortunately, Dark Shadow stole it. Stole it from the fire flames. Fortunately, it was a fortunately, and then fortunately, once Dark Shadow opened it, and fortunately, he found the special Pokemon card. And fortunately, Smoke found the Dark Shadow, and fortunately, and then it was a battle royale. The card was fortunately bouncing around, and fortunately let it unfortunately flap. Yes, he would fortunately give it to them, but suddenly let's say he fortunately kick him in the face, and fortunately, he said, hey, you're not giving this to the host. I am gonna give it to the host. Yeah, you may notice in that Mint's voice, it's a long story, fortunately. Then fortunately, it was a battle royale of fortunately of fighting and kicking and trying to fortunately get into the Pokemon card to John. Unfortunately, it was like more like a fighting battle royale thing. And after that, fortunately, John said, "You know who got the fortunately card?" Sorry, I was fortunately making a restful silence thing. But anyways, do you know who got the Pokemon card? None other than Michael. Yes, Michael got the Pokemon card. So fortunately meaning he's fortunately immunity from this elimination, and he's immunity from this elimination until so whatever his team to be elimination, and also he get I don't know. I was fortunately never to figure out who should get who will be immunity because I fortunately forgotten it because I just imagined it in my head to see how it's gonna work out. So you see, I fortunately imagine like in my head to see how it works. So see, you see, I imagine in my head this about what to do and what to go with. So yeah, I didn't figure out who should get the immunity, but fortunately, I just fortunately had to choose like Michael. Fortunately, so yeah, and fortunately, Michael has chosen the Light Suns to be up for elimination because fortunately, basically, Energy told Michael to choose the Light Suns, even though they lost Malo. Oh, oh my gosh! I forgot to do that. So fortunately, I forgot to fortunately do that. Just fortunately, John says, as you see, check out the Light Suns. Malo, the surprisable, nice and lucky girl who's trying to help her team, has been eliminated. And then fortunately like that. So basically, John has a very special a surprise for them all that unfortunately in this episode, well, it's gonna be a double elimination. And then they're all like, what? Yes, a double elimination for the Light Suns, for one of them to be eliminated. So how this gonna work out? Well, we'll be right back. Right after I unfortunately organize, and we'll be right back. And we are back. So here we are at the elimination thing. Unfortunately, I would be going over there, but instead I'll be doing here because So fortunately, also I have these dices here to tell you guys who got a vote and who voted for who. Yeah. So fortunately, I forgot. John said fortunately, since Dark Shadow came back to the show, he's fortunately immune, meaning you cannot vote for him for this elimination. So yeah. So fortunately, after fortunately they all spoken and tell them who's they gotta be out and who. So fortunately, I just didn't figure out how it goes. So, hold on. Alright. So fortunately, Flap voted for Mint, and then fortunately, Mint voted for Flap because fortunately he hates Flap. And then John voted for Mint. Cha-Cha, he voted for Bommy. Then BB, aka Blackberry, he voted for fortunately Mint. And then Dark Shadow voted for Flap. And Bommy also voted for Flap. Fortunately. So yeah. So and then fortunately after that John reads the vote to see who got the surprisable votes. And then fortunately he tells who the people who are safe, and those are Jerry, Cha-Cha, BB, and Dark Shadow, because fortunately he's immune. Let down to fortunately the 3 people. And fortunately it went out for fortunately because fortunately doing the saying Bommy, since he was the only person who has 1 vote, it's a meeting. Bommy is eliminated. That was funny. That's a good joke. You're serious. That's a good joke. It's a joke, right? Actually, no, Bommy. You're actually eliminated from the show. So, yeah. I mean, 1 vote is a 1 vote. Therefore, you're still eliminated. Fortunately, eliminated. I'm out? Yeah, that's how unfortunately Bommy reacts. Unfortunately, since Mint and Flap both got 3 votes each, that means they had to settle this with a tiebreaker. But when suddenly Flap has fortunately... Okay, so fortunately, I'm gonna guys approach a big secret, and this is largely surprisable. Flap has found a immunity idol. Fortunately, I'm just gonna show you guys what is it. So I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to look for it, but I forgot where I put it at. It's one of these drawers. But anyways, so basically, and then John was like, Flap, you just found the immunity idol. I'm sorry. I'm just fortunately. It's been quite a while since I've not been it's been quite. Not since I started to work on it on March. That's what the episode is gonna be released on, and then after that, we had to fortunately cancel it because it takes a long time I don't know how long until the show will end. And I won't fortunately get to work on. I won't be having time to fortunately work on this. I still got Object Battle Stars 2 and then the Evolution Battle, and I don't think I have enough time to be having the time to work on the Battle of Armageddon. So, frankly, that's why we had to cancel it. Alright, so on the other topic, so since fortunately what he said to Flap. That could fortunately minus all his votes. So fortunately, if Flap fortunately thinks about using it, and fortunately, he used it. So yeah. So meaning, since Mint has fortunately 3 votes, so frankly, Mint is eliminated. Is it what?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mint, but I really want to play this game. So.
Why you can't? Ow! Or that's enough. Ow! No, let me at him. Let me at him. I'm not done with you. My worst Bob. I'll be back for you. And that's what basically what will happen on that, if on episode 7. So yeah. And then, actually, I'm gonna show you guys how they actually got eliminated in that episode, or I don't know. Should I show you guys it, or I don't know. I mean, so basically, like, I'm just gonna show you how they Portugal went down. So, for Bomby. Well, I get served some. And then Mint. My worst Bob. How can my revenge on you? Or actually, mark my words, I'll get my revenge on you. That's Portuguese. He would. I think he would. Portuguese would say that. So yeah. And then what John does now, he Portuguese tells him. So with that, Bommy, the fun time jester of jokes, and Mint, who is so minty, have both been eliminated. With those 2 players gone, we're now down with our final 33. And then, fortunately, that will be it. So, yeah. And then he goes up like this. And that, fortunately, means the show is ended. Just like that. So, hold on. So, yeah. And that is it for the, fortunately, of the what happened on the Battle of Armageddon episode 7. So, yeah. So, fortunately, that was it. So, this is the end. This is the end for the Battle of Armageddon. And fortunately, I just want to say thank you to everyone in this whole entire world for watching the Battle of Armageddon. I mean, it's like the first ever idea for like having like, this was the second competition show I fortunately come up with on the 24th, and it took me like almost like one day surprisable timing to like make all these characters, and fortunately have the most having the most funnest, like the most like awesomest. Sorry, I'm just trying to fortunately my mouse just awesomest time we're doing the Battle of Armageddon. But fortunately, I couldn't fortunately make it to like almost to the episodes, including episode 7. I fortunately told you guys that. So this is the end for the Battle of Armageddon. And one more time, thank you for everyone watching the Battle of Armageddon, the episodes of the Battle of Armageddon, the pilot, the episode 1, part 1, and part 2, episode 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm not gonna throw these away. I'm gonna put them somewhere safe and fortunately sound. And fortunately, the Battle of Armageddon episodes are gonna be removed. So I'm gonna show you guys a list to show you what videos are gonna be removed. So yeah, here it is. These are gonna be the episodes I'm gonna be removing, plus with some, and you may notice the Ultra Stars quest is also canceled. So yeah, so these are gonna be the videos I'm gonna be removing until like June or July. But fortunately, it won't be till that for a while. I mean, I know there's still much time. I mean, basically, I only have is like 90 videos. Well, soon to be like 91 virtually. So basically, instead of like waiting for like a while till like it'll be removed until June or July, because fortunately, like that. So here's what I'm about to do. I'm going to remove like only the ones like, so the ones I'm going to be so until August. Oh no, wait, not August. April 3rd. April 30. The videos I'm going to be removing are the Battle of Armageddon announcement, the trailer, the intro, the the Battle of Armageddon's first birthday. Oh, I'm really gonna miss that one. Really gonna miss it so much. What is coming? And the Ultra Stars need your help. Those are the 5 videos I'm gonna be removed until April 30th. Yes, April 30th. Those are gonna be the videos gonna be removed. So, as for the pilot, intro, episode 1, part 1, episode 1, part 2, episode 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I'm gonna leave those there until like I don't know, until June or July, or probably like, or June, or I don't know, honestly. Or I think about Portugal having them remove on May 30th, I believe. Right, hold on. Hold on, let me see. Let me check the calendar. Hold on a second, guys. Probably like unfortunately, if I think about moving the about getting episodes on June or July or something like that, or maybe May 30th probably. So yeah. So anyways, everyone, if you guys want to watch one last time before I remove the Battle of Armageddon episodes, they're virtually on my channel. So if you want to check them out one last time before I delete them, they're virtually on my channel. So yeah. So on April 30th, the Battle of Armageddon announcement, trailer, intro, birthday, what's coming, and the Ultra Stars Need Your Help videos are going to be removed on the April 30th. So yeah. So that'll be it. So yeah. So hold on, let me do something. Hold on. Sorry guys, I was fortunately gonna make a farewell music for the Battle of Armageddon, because fortunately it'll be removed until like June or the Battle of Armageddon episodes will be removed on June or July or May 30th. I'll probably think about that. So yeah. So yeah. So let's say our farewells to the Battle of Armageddon characters and to the show. So yeah. This is farewell to the Battle of Armageddon. Was fortunately the first episode fortunately released, I think, on the first episode released on March 7th, and then going all the way through to fortunately some episodes, and fortunately I did anyways, fortunately first episode released on March 27th. I mean March 7th. No, did I say? Oh my gosh. I mean March 7th. All the way through, and then fortunately ending off with a bang with the Battle of Armageddon, episode 6 on June 30th. And I just want to say this one last time. I want to say thank you so much to every single person who's been watching the Battle of Armageddon episodes for like from 2024 of the episodes through all the way to the Battle of Armageddon episode 6. And to tell you the truth, the episode I like the most is the pilot and episode 5. Those two were the best videos that I loved the most. Yeah. So, yeah. So, this is it. So yeah, this is it. So, this is farewell to the Battle of Armageddon. So unfortunately this is it now. So yeah, don't worry. There'll be a surprisable update coming soon. An update for 2025. That'll fortunately be I'll put you can't spoil that, but yeah. there'll be an update for 2025 video, fortunately coming out soon, fortunately. So yeah, that'll be it for now. So yeah, this is I, the creator of Object Battle Stars and Evolution Battle, is fortunately signing off now. So yeah, so this is farewell to the Battle of Armageddon. So see you next time, everyone. And the Battle of Armageddon. Oh, so yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me try to. Okay. So this is me, the creator of So this is me, the creator of Object Battle Stars 2 and 1, and the Evolution Battle. This is me, Eevee 101. We'll be signing off now. And to the Battle of Armageddon, let you rest in peace. We won't forget you. So, we won't forget you, my fellow episode. So yeah. So, this is Eevee 101 is signing off now. And goodbye, Battle of Armageddon. Let you have a good life. Bye, Battle of Armageddon. Thanks for being on our channel. Farewell.